We'll take you to center jump circle. Ball is up, tipped. Asheville in their home whites. Blue trim, moving right to left. Presbyterian away, blacks, blue lettering, white trim. Asheville with the ball first. The trap comes. Marsh dribbling out of it. High post to Gant, kick in the corner. Banks open, three. Off the front iron, tipped open in by Solomon.
Starting off with a little butt screen there from Toyaz Solomon. Didn't recognize that PC was going to blitz that screen right there, try to get into a trap. Good job by UNC Asheville working the ball around, getting a decent shot for Josh Banks. Great tip by Toyaz Solomon.
Take a look at the Presbyterian starters. The fall away. Off the mark, Marsh able to save it in bounds. King, Stewart, Mincy, Harvey, and Scott for the Blue Hose. And for Asheville, the starting lineup, Solomon, Marsh, Banks, Gant, and Aby. Aby able to track down that ball before it went into the backcourt. Gant plays a 4, but he's one of the best passing fours in the league.
Absolutely. I mean, an extremely versatile player. Does a little bit of everything for UNC Asheville on the offensive glass, defensive glass, and just a really strong player and presence in the paint.
That was Gant who got a hand to the entry pass. The up, the under, the jump stop is good from Banks.
Banks taking it coast to coast right there, doing what he does best. I mean, just an elite offensive player, putting the ball on the floor, spotting up and shooting. Really got to keep your eye on Josh Banks if you're Presbyterian tonight.
Mincy has it up top for the Blue Hose. Blue Hose 5-9 in conference on the season. They still got a chance to finish out of that 8-9 game. Ball's loose on the floor. Good skip pass, but the buzzer tells us it's 30 seconds of great defense by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, fantastic defense. I mean, you almost saw a little bit of a trap down there, a little bit of a what we call a blitz in the post. Presbyterian just wasn't able to get a good look out of that.
That was a good look. Banks with a jump stop up and in. Nice little right-handed layup. Full court press coming from Presbyterian. It's a lighter press than I thought we might have seen.
Just something to show a little bit of presence, a little bit of pressure, try to make UNCA think about what they're doing offensively.
Nearly a 5-second call, but Marsh able to get it off to Gant. Now Marsh with 8 on the shot clock. Gets it down low. Gant goes to work. The double team comes. Gant going to have to get it off. He doesn't get it off in time. It did barely nick the rim. So if he'd gotten it off in time, it would have reset the shot clock. But fantastic defense from Presbyterian. Take a look at the last time these two teams met. Jordan Marsh's 30 points. He has a habit of that. The turnovers that we talked about, but my goodness, the shooting percentages last time were borderline video game-ish.
Yeah, absolutely. 59.2% from PC, 56% for UNC Asheville.
If I shot 59.2% from the floor and you told me I lost, I'd be so furious.
You know, I used to play at this level, right? I couldn't shoot 59% right now if nobody was guarding me.
Listen, I was right at 50% from the foul line, and no one guards you on the foul line. That's a fantastic take, a better block by Asheville. Something Solomon certainly known for, pushing it into the front court, sends Marsh to the line to shoot 2. That's a place where you like Marsh. He's shooting right at 81% on the season.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you're in a Bulldog uniform, you love to see Jordan Marsh on the line. He's a poised player from the line. Does a great job at knocking down these easy free throws.
Why is it, and this is maybe just something that I've noticed, left-handed free throw shooters seem to shoot really high percentages, like in a good way?
You know what? I was always envious of that.
Yeah.
Because not only is it defensively for a right-handed person to guard a left-handed person, I don't know why that is, but it definitely is a fact, and they always just have the smoothest shot.
I just want to see one bad left-handed shooter to make me feel better about me. So if you've got any ideas at home, as that turnover into the Asheville bench, as we take a look at the series history, that the third turnover from Presbyterian today. 23-7 all-time for Asheville, and they've won the last 8 straight. But, man, it was a little bit nip and tuck. Again, that shooting percentage from Presbyterian so high last time, 12-2 at home.
Yeah.
You played against Presbyterian a few times.
I did, absolutely. And, you know, there was one year that we lost very badly to them at their place.
Alley-oop! Oh, look out below. Solomon has 4.
That's a great job. Great offense.
8-0 Asheville. It's a scoreless 3.5 minutes for Presbyterian to open it. Into the corner, thought about the shot. A foul spotted on the floor on Solomon. I feel like the official got that just about right.
Yeah, I definitely think you got it right. You see a little bit of the forearm extension there from Toyaz Solomon right when the contact was introduced.
You're absolutely right. Just maybe a little bit beat to the baseline, and so you're trying to slow him down a little bit, right?
Yeah, that's the reason you're beat, right? So you got to try to create a little bit of contact to get them out of motion, try to stop the ball a little bit.
Solomon flying high for the rebound, his second of the day. Asheville quickly into the front court. Dump down low. Gant has it. Double thumbs. Banks open. 3 off the iron. Gant has the board. Banks gets it again. Step back. 3 off the front iron. Marsh cruises in for the board. Third bite of the apple. He'll take the 3. Rims in and out. And Presbyterian has the board.
UNC Asheville right there couldn't find the bottom of the net, but I think that's when they are at their best, when they're working the ball inside to out. Throw it down there to Greg Gant, let him pound the ball a little bit, get guys to crash, dish it out to a good shooter.
Curtis Stewart opening up. Toby Stewart opening up the scoring ledger for Presbyterian with 15:46 left to go in the first half. Makes it 8-3 Asheville.
Right, that was one of our players to watch, right?
Dunk! Marsh throws it down.
My goodness. How about the vertical?
How about that vertical?
Small guard.
Don't say that to his face.
With the left, too. Which, of course, I mean, he is left-handed, but it's always amazing to watch as a right-handed player.
You're like, oh, he even did that left-handed. He is
Right,
left-handed. You're
right.
like, still. Nice dump down low, read by Solomon. As Scott has it knocked away, it'll stay Presbyterian ball. It's a 7-point Asheville lead with 15-17 left to go in the first. And we're talking about a couple of plays, not like a couple of games. It's just a couple of plays to change the outcome of the season.
Absolutely, and I think you hit the nail on the head there. It's not a couple years, it's not a couple games, it's just a couple of plays down the stretch that could really change the course of PC's program, and they've done a fantastic job.
AB gets going downhill, doesn't like the landscape. Marsh, the floater from 6, that's tough.
Yeah, I mean, Jordan Marsh going either way. We've already noted this game that he's left-handed. He drives to the right, feels the contact, just goes ahead and goes up with it with a very nice left-handed floater there on the baseline.
Davis in for Solomon for Asheville. Taylor in as well. Walls up, rebound comes out to Marsh. On the hesitation. And a foul spotted as Marsh hits the ground. The foul whistled on Peterson. It'll be his first, team's second. There's the pump fake. Just coming back, you see the little catches his heel.
Yeah, catches his heel, kind of trips him up a little bit there.
Nothing intentional, you're just trying to land, right?
Right. Great job by Jordan Marsh there and taking advantage of those pivots, though.
Ball tipped and held by Presbyterian. On the drive, tough take. The floater rims in. Well, that's a fantastic shot from Stewart. He's got 5.
Our player to watch. I mean, right now averaging 15 points a game. We know that he's going to be a strong driver to Presbyterian's offense this game.
I thought Taylor did a fantastic job of defense by Asheville. Walled up well, made it a difficult shot, but
great offense beats good defense.
Marsh does it again. He's got 8 already. Banks off the bench, looking to check back in. 14-5, Asheville's lead is 9. Good pass over the top. 1 dribble, now 2 for Scott. Gets in the lane, powers up, foul spotted, and it'll send Scott to the line to shoot 2. Good strong take by Scott.
Yeah, a great job by Scott right there, recognizing that he had a little bit of space. He had some guards, UNC Asheville guards, digging on him a little bit. You see Fletcher try to go down there and create a little bit of indecision. Got a hand on the ball right there, but noticed that he had sort of what he felt like that mismatch to be able to get 2 feet in the paint and wasn't able to get up with a shot right there, but got himself at the free throw line.
Scott, 46% from the free throw line on the season. We don't laugh because that feels very familiar to me. That's very close to my range. So we'll, he's got the coolest shoes out there. The Incredibles.
Those things are bright, right?
Those are fantastic. Those are Incredibles branded shoes. Those are brilliant. They got the little eye on the back, and it's a lane violation, but the basket goes in. Scott 1 for 2, makes it an 8-point game. Banks takes the place of Marsh for UNC Asheville. Marsh has a seat on the bench with 8 points in the opening 6 minutes. Dubsky in. Davis has it with 11. Dubsky on the cut, now for Banks. On the roll. Solomon, one dribble, attacks the lane. The floater is good. He has 6 points.
How about Toyaz Solomon's touch? Right there, within 10, 15 feet. I mean, his game is just perfected.
He was running hard. That jump stop took a little bit of the speed out of it, made the floater a little bit more tenable. Such an athletic move.
Wonder how often do you see that touch from forwards?
Yeah, very
Typically
rarely.
You see that floater from smaller guards, but he's got great touch around the rim.
Trying to get the ball down low. 2 on the shot clock. Spins. Tough shot. Lives it short. Davis has the board for Asheville. Davis leading the break. Now a 4-on-2 break. Davis into the lane. Off the iron. No good. Taylor had it. Lost it out of bounds. It'll be Presbyterian ball.
I don't mind that take from Davis at all. I mean, typically, you don't see somebody like Davis or a forward really take it coast to coast like that. But he saw an opportunity. Got 2 feet in the paint. Maybe I would have liked to see him sit on 2 and just go up strong with that. But I think that was a good shot. Cameron Taylor right there to get a finger on it. Just so happened PC got the ball going to the other end.
Yeah, so what I'm understanding is that as a 6'7", 6'8" guard, you're defending a 6'8" guard? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, got you. Tough take. The under trickles off the rim. Dubsky has it, nearly knocks Banks out. Banks wincing a little bit, but he's got the ball.
That's just collateral.
Dubsky said, I'm getting this board. Solomon has the top of the key. Tries to get into the lane. The tough floater. Gets it to go. 8 points for Solomon.
Presbyterian actually doing a pretty good job right now of extending the catches, arriving on the catches to make it a little bit more difficult for UNC Asheville to receive the pass. They're just making it a little bit too easy for UNC Asheville to get 2 feet in the paint and drive.
Timeout on the court. We're going to take one as well. It's a 12-point game back after this short break.
He has not changed. The things that he preaches to these players at practice every day has not changed. I mean, he is the same now as he was whenever I was there. He's a fantastic leader. He's a fantastic coach, and I've just really enjoyed watching him even after I've left this program to coach this Bulldog team.
He takes more steps than any human being I've ever seen.
His Apple Watch is going crazy on his wrist right now. He's getting those 10,000 steps.
His Apple Watch is just I see it smoking from here. It's begging for mercy. He takes more steps when he's on a phone call than I do when I'm running the track. I'll say that.
Well, and, I'll add to one thing that I really appreciate about Morrell and why I think a lot of our fans inside Kimmel really love to watch him coach is that he is so animated. And just a couple of games ago, we saw a Bulldog player jump on the floor for a loose ball, and he ran over and grabbed him by the jersey just because he was so excited to see one of his players sacrificing his body.
Gant able to grab the board. The foul spotted on Wilson, his first and the team's third. It'll be Asheville's ball on the far side of the court. His passion for the game is unquestioned, and his passion for his players, I think, equally unquestioned. He's a good person. We had one of his former players, Doc Battle, on the broadcast last time. My goodness. No foul, but the layup missed by Marsh, and here comes Presbyterian the other way. And a bucket made. Presbyterian breaks the Asheville run. It'll be Asheville's ball. Solomon getting it to Marsh. But, so, Battle was on the broadcast. He was the analyst last Saturday. After a big win, emotional moment, Coach came over here to say something to Doc Battle and the job he was doing on analysis.
Yeah, and I mean, that's just a testament to his character. He is a basketball coach, but at the end of the day, he's an advocate. He's an advocate for his players on the court now and for all the alum that were under his leadership before.
The foul spotted on Mincy, his first team's fourth. The double team sprung well. And just a little bit of a trip.
Yeah, and I was questioning a minute ago. I thought that PC would go back to that. I thought Presbyterian would start blitzing that ball screen because, I mean, obviously we noted at the beginning of the game that Jordan Marsh was one of our players to watch, right? His ability to get downhill. I think that's a great strategy for Presbyterian is to just go ahead and blitz that ball screen early, put Jordan Marsh in a tough position, and just go ahead and try to rotate on the back end, figure it out, but put Jordan Marsh in a tough position to make passes out of there and get 2 feet in the paint to score.
The second turnover of the game for the Bulldogs gives the ball back to Presbyterian, looking to go on a 4-point run. Here comes the trap. Nicely spotted. The tough layup trickles in. That's a tough shot for Harvey, his first bucket. Presbyterian down to single-figure lead for the Bulldogs. Solomon starts his move into the paint. The floater trickles off the rim, no good. Bulldogs 0 for their last 3 from the floor. This ball slapped away and one right back. Good ball movement. 17 on the shot clock. High up off the glass and in. My goodness, what a shot.
You know, I have to give credit right now to this Presbyterian team. They're taking a lot of scoop, tough shots in the paint just because of UNC Asheville's athleticism and because of how well they're defending the ball. They are letting them get a little bit deeper than what probably Coach Morrell would like to see, but they are hitting some tough shots right now at the rim.
Mincy got the bucket. That means all 5 of Presbyterian starters have scored at least 1 point. Solomon hits a turnaround, the first player in double figures. He's got 10. On a tidy 5 of 6 shooting.
I love to see that old school basketball off the glass, right?
Yeah. Ball deflected. Taylor runs the fast break, 2-on-3 break. Taylor tries to get to the rim. Tough shot. Looks like he lost his footing. Solomon had it, lost it. Ball saved in. Here comes Wilson. Attacking the glass. Doesn't go. The follow-up is good by Mincy.
Great follow-up by Mincy. I think, too, that was a great decision by Fletcher A.B. right there. He thought about going and trying to get that basketball. He knew that he wasn't in a position to get it. He just goes ahead, gets back, gets 2 feet in the paint, and defends the shot.
It's a well walled up, but the follow-up, Mincy just knew, hey, if it's going to miss, it's going to miss here.
Yeah, great job on Mincy. I mean, when you're on the court, you got to think that every single shot is going to be a miss. So you can be there, get the offensive rebound, give your team a chance to get 2 more points on the board.
It's a lot more believable if that shot's coming off my hand. Oh, yeah, we got a rebound. Gant has it top of the key. Drop down low, Solomon has it. He's sitting on 10 points. AB gets downhill, tough floater, leaves it short. Asking for the foul, he's not going to get it. In transition. Scott driving the lane. Nice Euro.
Scott right there just taking advantage of it. I mean, you could have driven an F-250 down the lane right there with the gap that UNC Asheville had. Fletcher A.B. just wasn't quite ready to get back after missing that foul call there, or what he thought was a foul. Just need a little bit of help from UNC Asheville players right there to make up for his absence.
8-point Presbyterian run. Banks has it rim in and out. Presbyterian has the board. Asheville scoreless for the last 2 minutes from the floor. Nice cutback. Mincy's layup leaves it short, but a foul spotted. It'll be whistled against Banks. We have a TV timeout on the books. We'll take it. Back after this short break, Mincy to the foul line to shoot 2. 1 possession. He's a 79% free throw shooter. First one up and good. Mincy has 5 points, trying to make it 6.
I think if you're Presbyterian, you're pretty confident with Mincy on the line.
9-point Presbyterian run, trying to make it 10, and he does. And just like that, it's a 2-point game. Asheville firmly in control just 2.5 game minutes ago. And now Asheville hasn't scored in those 2.5 minutes.
You know, it's interesting here. This is the first time that I can remember in quite some time that UNC Asheville has yet to hit a 3.
Tolentino stood up. Rimmed out, unlucky. That looked like Menzies feeling it. Banks has the ball. Solomon from the top of the key starts his move. The floater from 6 feet leaves it long. Battle for the board, won by Presbyterian. One and done for Asheville. Stewart has it, slows things down. Tolentino has the board. Stewart, they're like, hey, if they're going under that screen, I'm shooting it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great decision by Kobe Stewart. Saw a little bit too much light right there. UNC Asheville should have probably tried to fight over that screen to give a little less space for Kobe Stewart.
Marsh has it. Tries to hoist up the three, misses everything. It'll be Presbyterian ball. Scott's a big figure to try to shoot a three over.
Yeah, I mean, you could just see the size difference right there, and I think that's what kind of caused Jordan Marsh to just go ahead and want to take that shot. Tried to drive, felt the physicality of Scott, got a little bit of space. I think they could have got a better shot right there. It looked like it was a little bit rushed for Jordan Marsh, but I mean, he does shoot the three well.
Presbyterian hadn't scored from the floor in 2 minutes, and it's 3 minutes for Asheville. Presbyterian erases that. 12-0 run for the Blue Hose, and we're tied at 20. AB up off the bench. Around the double screen, Tolentino rolls to the basket. Marsh for Banks. Kicked into the corner. It'll be tipped out, last touched by Stewart. 12 on the shot clock for Asheville.
I think that was a good idea by Tolentino. Right there, trying to get past to Dubsky in the corner. A great shooter, just has to be a little bit quicker.
Asheville looking to inbound, gets it to Solomon. Turns baseline back into the lane, tries to pass it off to Gant. Solomon somehow gets it back. Deep three from Banks. Front iron no good. Tipped up. Marsh had it, lost it. Here comes King. And Marsh steals it back from behind.
Just did not want Presbyterian to get off that easily.
The double team coming. Marsh dribbling out of it. Gets all the way to the lane. The layup is good.
You have got to get a body on Jordan Marsh very quickly in the possession. If you let him get too far into the paint.
Presbyterian got two bodies on him, and he's somehow figured out a way to get. Have you ever tried to guard? Have you seen those little those things that can run so fast they go across water?
Yeah.
I feel like that's what Jordan Marsh is. Ball tipped away. Marsh comes down with it. Behind the back, leaves it off. Solomon, the under, the layup is good.
How about that correction in the air? Toya Solomon goes up two hands, decides he wants to correct, finishes with the right.
That was a pretty finish, 4-0 run for Asheville after a 12-0 run for Presbyterian. You told me a few games ago this is a game of runs, and you're absolutely correct.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, regardless of the standings in the Big South, this UNC Asheville team and this Presbyterian team aren't that dissimilar when you actually look at the stats. So this is anybody's game. It's really down to who wants it more.
Parrish gets it in. He's got 5, a perfect 2 of 2 shooting from the floor. Asheville starts their weave. Solomon has it. AB thought about the three. Now for Gant. Drops it down low. And they're going to say Solomon had not established himself in bounds. At a third turnover for Asheville in the first half. We have a timeout on the court. 3:58 left.
Range. I do think it's interesting. Right now we've got 3 minutes and 57 seconds left in the first half. UNC Asheville is 0 for 8 from the three-point line, yet to hit a three this half.
Banks 0 for 5, 0 for 2 for Marsh, and 0 for 1 for AB. Behind the screen, Parrish working on Solomon. Our first look of the game for UNC Asheville. The layup just before the buzzer goes. Presbyterian takes their first lead of the day.
Kobe Stewart recognizing the mismatch right there. Felt like Josh Banks was a little too small for him. He had a couple dribbles, quick turnaround over his right shoulder. That's a great move, great floater for the guard.
Julian Clark, the freshman out of Orlando, Florida, into the game. He's got the ball running through Banks. Gant now with 9 on the shot clock. One dribble. Gets it back for Banks around the screen. Step back, tough shot. Off the iron, no good. Gant gets the board. Kicks out AB, 3. Offensive foul. A high screen spotted. That'll be on Banks. It'll be his second with 2:48 left to go. Just take a like.
Yeah, it's a good call.
Yeah, those elbows came up, didn't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
Asheville shows the trap and then falls off as Mincy across the timeline. 2:40 left to go in the first half. Presbyterian leads 25-24. They were down 20-8 at one point. Here's Stewart. He's on 7 points. Off the front iron, AB has the board. Banks across the timeline, 2:16 drop down low. Offensive foul. Gant whistled for the foul. We'll take another look.
Yeah,
the arm comes out.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's so hard when you're the size of Greg Gant to be physical and show your dominance down there and try to be rough with those guys and really make your way around the rim. But just realizing, too, when you're taking the contact a little bit too aggressive right in the chest, that's also a great move by Presbyterian, and just taking it in the chest.
The foul whistled on Marsh, and that sends Mincy to the line to shoot 1-1. 2 quick fouls whistled against Asheville. One an offensive foul, and that one from Marsh that the obviously partisan Asheville crowd didn't appreciate.
And we're hearing a lot of boos.
That doesn't mean that it was the wrong call. It just means that a very biased group didn't like it.
Absolutely.
Mincy takes the first, knocks it down. Mincy sitting on 7 points, trying to make it 8 and make it a 3-point Presbyterian lead with 2:13 left to go.
Yeah, it's not the best position that you could be in for UNC Asheville. Just to give away a couple of quick fouls right there, allow Presbyterian to get a 2-point lead. 2 minutes and 7 seconds left to go in the first half. If you're UNC Asheville, you really don't want to go back into the locker room down a couple points and have to carve your way back up in the second half.
Solomon for Gant, the back screen. AB has it. An ISO for Solomon. Now for AB, the rub screen. The floater from Solomon leaves it too strong, tipped up. Gant had it slapped away. And here comes Presbyterian the other way. Since the 9-minute mark, Asheville has scored 4 points and committed 6 fouls. Wow. Marsh has it. Asheville 3 minutes scoreless from the floor as Solomon starts the move. Banks has it. 9 on the shot clock. Banks gets downhill, the tough baseline jumper. Solomon has the board. Kicks back out. And Solomon steps on the inline. With 1:02 left to go, the 6th turnover of the half for Asheville. Remember, they had 7 the entire game against Presbyterian down in South Carolina.
Yeah, we're seeing them play just a little bit too loose right now, a little bit lackadaisical, a little bit sloppy, to be quite honest with you, to kind of close out this first half. And Presbyterian has taken advantage of that, getting to the free throw line, taking advantage of it in transition, getting paint touches.
Could be 2 for 1 if Presbyterian decides to go, and they do. Tough lane floater goes. It's a 4-point Presbyterian lead. About a 9-10 second shot clock, game clock differential. Asheville across the timeline with 30 seconds left to go. Modified horn set. Marsh picks up his dribble, leaves it for AB. AB thought about the 3, pulls it back down with 10 on the shot clock. Drop down low. Skip pass. Open. Taylor 3. Yep. Asheville hits their first 3-pointer of the game, closes to within 1. 10 seconds left to go. Mincy across the timeline. The crossover into the lane, pump fake, and a travel as Mincy shuffled the feed on the pump fake.
He's got a little too antsy right there. Tried to get UNC Asheville up in the air with a pump fake. Just slid that foot a little bit too far.
1.2 seconds left. Solomon has it. Catch, shoot. It's good if it goes. It does not. Asheville down 1 as we go to the break. We'll have your Jersey Mike's halftime report coming up after the 9th. Join the Mountain South Madness. Go to BigSouthSports.com/hoopschamps25 for tournament information now, or perhaps after the second half. Around the screen, Presbyterian starts with the ball, gets downhill. Underneath, and a strong move from Scott. He's got 5 points. 3-point Presbyterian lead.
How about that wraparound pass from Mincy right there around the UNC Asheville player. Perfect delivery.
Mincy's been fantastic today.
Truly.
Down low, Solomon starts his move. Works his way into the paint. The turnaround floater, left it short. Solomon 6 for 10 from the floor. Gets a fingertip on it. Forces the ball back out. Stewart has it. Solomon saw the pass coming. Behind the screen. Left short. Gant has the ball. Takes a shot, but a foul spotted. It's whistled on King. That's his first, team's first. Asheville's ball. Just got a little underneath him.
Yeah, and I think that was a conversation at the half for both teams, right?
Yeah.
Rebounding. You can tell just to start the second half, they're going in there, and both teams are trying to get hands on the ball.
AB open 3. Left it off the iron. Tries to go in for his own rebound, but it's secured by King. Mincy across the timeline. Scott. Down into the low post. Double team comes, he spins away. Underneath, good ball movement. Open, 3 off the back iron, and an offensive board by King. Reset, Mincy, step in, 3, too much time.
Incredible ball movement for Presbyterian right there. Scott gets the ball in the low post, dribbles it out, see how he feels, is able to get the ball back out to the arc. An incredible one more to the corner, didn't fall, rebound back out for a good shot.
Marsh across the timeline. Working on Mincy. Asheville yet to score to start the second half or on the screen. The crossover. Marsh from the foul line. The floater left short. Gets his own board. Up under. Buckets to the line to shoot 1 for Jordan Marsh. A foul spotted on Stewart. His second, team's second. Marsh will go to the line to try to make it a 3-point play.
Relentless effort right there from Jordan Marsh.
Once again, Marsh to the line. He's shooting right at 81% on the season. Trying to make it 13 points, does. Now a game-high 13 points for Jordan Marsh. Asheville back to within 3.
Showing a little bit more of a press than we've seen so far this game, trying to slow the transition offense of Presbyterian down a little bit, try to keep them from setting up a play too late in the shot clock, or too early rather in the shot clock to get a great look.
Marsh gets the steal. Cuts in front. Up under, gets the layup in.
It seems really easy for him, doesn't it?
Goodness, he steals it again. AB 3 off the back iron, battle for the board. Still loose. Marsh slaps it away. Stolen by Banks. Solomon, the floater, leaves it short, slapped out. Last touched by Asheville. It'll be Presbyterian ball. Boy, Jordan Marsh just rips 2 steals in the blink of an eye.
He is so active. I mean, we just saw the previous play. He shoots the shot, gets his own rebound, scores, comes back down, is all over the bar.
Take another look at this steal by Jordan Marsh. Just quick hands, saw the crossover coming, put his hand down. Now, when you got a bigger guy, you may be faster than, you want to put him in jail. You want to get in front of him and throw off his timing, right?
Right, yeah, absolutely. Jordan Marsh does a fantastic job. I mean, his timing, that's what makes him such a threat on the ball and around the rim.
And it's a 10-second violation, a turnover, and 3 straight turnovers for Presbyterian. Asheville is throwing everything at the Blue Hose to start the second half.
You know, that's That's when Asheville really comes out with their identity, right? They're pressing, they're active on-ball, off-ball defense, making it really tough for Presbyterian to work the ball around, especially in the open floor.
Petaway's come in to take some defensive work against Marsh. Drop down low, Gant has it. The triple team comes, one dribble, skip pass, Marsh drives down the lane. The layup leaves short. Solomon follow the bucket to the line to shoot one for Solomon. Marsh is down on the play, holding his left hand. That's his shooting hand. So after the initial elation, oh, I don't know if that was his hand.
I don't know if that was his hand, Matt.
I'm scared to say anything. How are you doing, Cody?
Sometimes you got to run that one off.
Yeah.
Do a couple jumping jacks.
Whew. Solomon for the and one. That was a synonym for crazy. Nearly a 5-second call. Stolen by AB. The layup, good.
UNC Asheville all over it with the full court pressure right now.
Sprinting into the front court. Petaway breaks the timeline into the corner. With 20 on the shot clock, Petaway settles things for Presbyterian. Asheville crowd in full voice. Here's Peterson. He starts his move. Spinning away. Blocked by Thomas. Gant picks up the loose ball. For AB. 16 minutes left to go. Asheville doesn't want this media timeout. Banks has it. Catch. Shoot. Off the front iron. And Petaway gets the board. Into the corner. Parrish working on AB. Resets through Petaway. 17 on the shot clock. Petaway gets it back. Behind the screen. Step back, open three. Knocks it down. 1 point game.
That's tough. That is a tough shot. Feels the contact, creates a little bit of space for a little step back. He sees a shimmer of light at the end, is able to get that shot off.
That's Petaway's first shot of the day. And it breaks a 7-0 Asheville 1. Banks tries to get to the lane. He's fouled. That'll be the fourth team foul. The Asheville's ball underneath. 15-15 left to go. It's a 1 point Asheville lead.
Down here is where hard work matters. We're hype.
20 on the shot clock. 15-15 left to go. Solomon gets down to the low post. Starts working. Gets into the paint. The turnaround floater. Trickles off the rim. No good. Slapped out. Banks has it. Lost it. And steps out of bounds. It'll be Presbyterian ball.
I thought that whistle might have been a foul call there for a second.
I did too, but the flat hand. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. Banks must have had his foot out of bounds contact with the basketball before the contact. Ball down low. And an off. Oh, a block.
I think that's a good call. I think Davis was a little bit late on that.
It'll be Presbyterian underneath. Presbyterian looking to inbound. Gets it. Scott has it. Working on Davis. Double team comes too late. The shot too long. And the board by King. Skip pass. In rhythm. That's his spot. But leaves it long. Solomon has the board. Mency hit from there earlier.
Yeah, he's a threat from behind the arc. I think if that would have been just a little bit better of a pass, I think that would have been a fantastic look for him.
AB has it for Asheville by one. Davis has it, starts his move, gets into the lane, blocked from behind by Scott. Harvey thought about it, pulls it back down. Stewart now for Scott, behind the screen. 15 on the shot clock. Mency. Stewart starts his move, kicks out, good ball movement. Open, deep, three, splashes in. Harvey hits his first three of the day. He's got 5. 2-point Presbyterian lead.
Yeah, Presbyterian needed that little spark right there.
Marsh is testing out his legs behind the bench, and he's going to the scorer's table as is Gant. Behind the back for Banks. Foul, they'll go to the line to shoot 2. Nice catch by the official underneath as Banks lost his balance, and the official scooping him up before he made contact with anything or anyone.
Jordan Marsh just putting on a dribbling clinic right there. Able to get downhill to his right.
I think you said Marsh because he's coming in the game. That was Banks.
I'm sorry, Banks, yes.
Banks to the line to shoot 2. Banks, good free throw shooter, right at 79% on the season. 93 for 118. One of 2 Bulldogs who shot over 100 free throws on the season. Knocks down the first. It's a 1-point game. Marsh is back into it. Good for him. Banks has 1 left. Banks knocks it down. We're tied at 39.
Showcasing the full court man press right here. Try to slow PC down.
Mency testing out Marsh's legs immediately. Mency gets it back. Harvey wanted it, said he was feeling it. Mency around the screen. Has it. The up, the under, the foul spotted. It'll send Mency to the line to shoot 2.
It just shows you how well of a floor general that Mency is. He slows the game down. Right there, he wants Scott to come up and give him a flat middle ball screen, able to get downhill, 2 feet in the paint to draw the foul here.
Mency to the line where he's a good free throw shooter, right at 79% on the season. Knocks down the first. Mency on 11 points, 4 of 5 from the free throw line, and a team high 3 assists. Two-point game for Presbyterian. They lead 41-39. Marsh back into the game. Crossover, getting into the lane. The foul line jumper leaves it short. Foul spotted. The whistle against Stewart. It'll be his 3rd. The team's 6th. Asheville shooting 1-1 on all common fouls moving forward. Asheville ball, 20 on the shot clock, 12:46 left to go in regulation. Banks gets it, resets the offense for Asheville. Marsh thought about the 3. Now Gant. Scoop, shovel, Banks has it blocked. Marsh scoops it up, gets the 3 off, rims in and out. Battle for the board. Taylor has it, the layup, it's good, to the line to shoot 1.
Cameron Taylor. Oh. Athletic, aggressive.
Solomon pokes this out from behind to get the loose ball. Taylor keeps it alive. Solomon has it, loses it. Taylor, quick hands, picks it up. How did he get that over the rim?
Relentless. I mean, he's down there, he's in great position. He sees that Toya Solomon might have a chance to get a finger on it. He does, tips it right back to Cameron Taylor. I mean, just a strong finish right there.
5 points, trying to make it 6 from the foul line. Splashes through, does Asheville their first lead in the second half. Check that. They went on that 7-0 run to get the lead. 42-41 Presbyterian ball. Nifty bit of trivia. Taylor, the only 3-point shot made for Asheville tonight. Mency had it. The ball rims out. Solomon has the board, his 8th of the night. Marsh across the timeline with 12 minutes left to go in the contest. Mency, he's a tough defensive player, isn't he?
Absolutely.
Really good on the ball. Around the screen. Taylor leaves it short, somehow rims out the dunk. Unlucky for Taylor. For Presbyterian pushing forward. Scott has it. And the foul spotted as, I think Solomon's going to get called for the push. We have a timeout on the court. Scott to the line to shoot 2 after this short break.
A lot more chances, giving themselves a lot more chances to get those points in the paint. In addition to the offensive rebounding, you look at UNC Asheville right now has 9 offensive rebounds compared to Presbyterian's 2.
Knocks down the first to Scott, 44% on the season, but you wouldn't know it by that last shot. That was nice rotation.
It looked good.
1/4 coming. Tied at 42, trying to put Presbyterian back up by 1. That one strong, and Taylor has the board. I'm always rooting for a free throw to go in. It doesn't matter who shoots it. The high weave, the back cut, Marsh, dunk! That wasn't by a little, that was a two-handed slam.
Backdoor cut from Marsh, recognizing that PC had their head turned. Fletcher AB was dribbling at him, saw the cut, gives him the feed. Jordan Marsh just raising up, getting 2 hands on the rim there.
Marsh has 17. Asheville leads by 2. Mincy looking to get the game back even. The foul spotted on Taylor off the ball. His first and the team's 4th as Presbyterian's ball underneath. Peterson back into the lineup. Peterson taking the place of Scott. Scott's been an absolute beast out there.
He is a physical force down there in the paint for Presbyterian. Rebounding, getting him the ball. I mean, his just sheer size. Great value to Presbyterian in the paint.
A foul spotted on the rebound as King comes down with it. Was it AB that got for the foul? 5th team foul. It's on Cam Taylor. It'll be his 2nd, the team's 5th. Step back, Mincy. Yep. 1 point Presbyterian lead. Mincy up to 15 points.
UNC Asheville right there was just not ready. It looked like they might have been looking at Morrell or looking at the refs, but they were just not ready for Presbyterian to break away.
That's a perfect shot to get that ball in bounds if you're Presbyterian.
Absolutely.
Marsh has it high. Slip screen. Marsh gets downhill. Weaving through traffic. Up, under, leaves it strong. Tipped up, not good. King has the rebound. And then slows everything down. Sensed the presence of Jordan Marsh as he nearly slaps it out again. Mincy slowing things down. Peterson shows high. Harvey has it. Down low. Tough shot. Off the glass and in. It's a 3-point Presbyterian lead. Marsh has it. Banks on the bench for Asheville. Gant for Taylor. Taylor spins back into the lane. Through the contact. Can't get it to go, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. That foul whistled on Presbyterian is the team's 8th. That's Peterson's 3rd. So Stewart and now Peterson, both with 3 fouls for Presbyterian.
I think UNC Asheville right now really taking advantage. They're trying to work the ball to both sides of the court. Right there set up in a horn set, try to create some movement, force Presbyterian to move defensively so they couldn't really cement that defense in. You get Cameron Taylor coming downhill to his dominant hand. Just pushes Presbyterian in a tough spot to rotate and to try to get in front of the ball there. It's a great job by Cameron Taylor.
Taylor has 7, trying to make it 8 from the line. And it rattles in. It's a 1-point game. Banks off the bench for Asheville. He'll be taking the place of Gant. Stewart back in for Presbyterian, as is Scott.
2 of Presbyterian's key players trying to spark a little bit of offensive momentum here for the Blue Hose.
Mincy across the timeline working on Taylor. It's 4 flat low for Presbyterian, and now King showing high from the high post. Working on Marsh. Taylor nearly had it. AB shows dig. Tries to cut off the passing lane. Banks with the steal. Tries to pitch it forward. Marsh able to get the ball. And now Asheville into the front court. Mincy stands Marsh up. Solomon for AB. Behind the screen. Tough shot. Rims in and out. The follow by Taylor, no good. And a big rebound by Stewart and Presbyterian. That ball 2/3 of the way down for AB.
UNC Asheville sure would have liked to see that one fall. That would have been 0 for 5 in the second half.
Asheville just 1 for 15 on the evening. King has it. Working on AB. The dig comes. He's in the lane. Tries to step through. Swatted by Solomon. AB in transition. Now for Marsh. Marsh gets downhill. Through the contact. The layup trickles in. Asheville by 1.
I'm starting to think Jordan Marsh loves the contact.
He seeks it out sometimes. 19 for Marsh. Here's Stewart. Now Mincy working on Taylor. Back for Stewart. Stewart has a Scott screen, takes it. Scott rolls hard, but the pass, the 13th turnover of the game for Presbyterian. We have a timeout on the floor with 7:51 left to go. Asheville creeps ahead by 1.
Especially, they've got the home court advantage.
Sitting right in that third spot right now. Asheville's ball has been back and forth, a ton of lead changes. 6 lead changes, 4 ties. Down low, Solomon has it, 15 on the shot clock, starts his move. Taylor behind the screen, leaves it off the mark. Presbyterian with the board. Asheville had the opportunity to extend their 1-point lead. It's been back and forth, and other than the big 3 from Mincy, off the iron, Taylor has it, going out of bounds, saves it to Solomon.
Save.
Oh! NFL wide receivers would be proud of that body positioning. Taylor has it, dumps it off, and a foul as Solomon going up. Stewart's 4th. Stewart thought he got all ball on this take. I don't think so.
No.
Felt like maybe some ball, but went through the arm to get there.
Some ball, but there was a little skin on there too.
Sure. Solomon to the line to shoot 2, shooting right at 61% on the season. Knocked it down. Solomon sitting on 16 points. Gant back in, taking the place of Banks. Mincy's called for the foul. It'll be his 3rd. No.
I guess.
No, that's not who was on, but that's okay. Second one on the way. Splashes through for Solomon. 17 points. .7:03 left to go. Asheville leads 50-47. Mincy has the ball. A season high is 24 for Solomon. Good skip pass. Scott has it. Gets in the lane. The hook, no good. The follow-up, no good. Solomon has the board, had it, lost it. Mincy comes out with it. Open 3. Presbyterian makes them pay.
You know, it started right there with a late switch from Greg Gant. Fletcher AB got a little caught up, was able to get Scott the ball. Got into the lane, missed that one. Presbyterian just happened to get a hand on it. Back out to a good shooter for a 3.
Marsh gets downhill, drops it off. Kick out, AB, step in 3. Oh, that's well off the mark. Back again, AB, step in 3 again, off the mark again, tipped out, and this time Presbyterian comes up with it. In transition, drop off. Tied at 50, under 6 minutes.
UNC Asheville doing a good job right now of extending those catches, really not giving Mincy too many options to get rid of the ball.
Open three, that's the spot. Leaves it short, tipped up, and AB comes down with it. Asheville has the ball, has the possession arrow with 5:35 left to go. Fletcher AB had 2 good looks from 3, couldn't cash in on any of them. Marsh gets going downhill, gets caught up in the air. It'll be a turnover. The first of the second half for UNC Asheville.
I think that was a good heady play by Fletcher AB right there, recognizing that he did have a PC player right on his hip. Just go ahead and grab the ball in the possession, let them take it out here on the side or baseline, see where they've got the ball.
The Presbyterians ball tied at 55, 23 left to go. Mincy to inbound. Scott has it, working on Gant. Tough move into the lane, the hook is good. 2-point lead for Presbyterian.
Scott grabs the ball like it's a tennis ball.
Yeah. Tough to do anything with shoulders that big in the lane, isn't it?
It's just an absolute physical force.
Marsh behind the screens. 13 on the shot clock. Marsh starts his move, gets into the lane, the fall away, rims in, out, tapped up, and rebound secured by Harvey. 2-point Presbyterian lead. They have the ball. They should take a little bit of air out of it, don't you think?
I think so, yeah. Try to run your offense through, make UNC Asheville move a little bit, try to get the best shot possible for this possession.
Marsh closely watching Mincy. Here's Stewart. Stewart working on Gant. Tried to step back, tipped away. Marsh with another steal. Flips it into the front court. Banks has it. Now Gant. Telegraphed the pass, picked off. Here comes Harvey. The layup, blocked by Taylor from behind. Oh no, they'll review it. They'll say it was basket interference by Taylor. Some bodies still on the floor as both Marsh and Gant. No, they're going to count the bucket. No. Let me take one more look at it. It'll be 54-50. Now, we'll just watch it from live action, but I didn't see a goaltend.
I didn't see it there. I mean, I could see potentially the foul, but I didn't see a goaltend there on that possession.
Gant has it. Banks behind the screen, takes a quick three. Doesn't hit anything, saved by Solomon. Nope, he's standing on the end line. The officials will take a look at the goaltend during the break. It's a 4-point Presbyterian lead with 3:48 left to go.
You mastered.
Potentially, but I didn't see the goaltend, but I like that they reversed the call there.
Presbyterian ball, 2-point lead. Asheville has had a fruitless last couple of trips on the offensive end. They're going to need to make something happen defensively. Swiped away. Marsh diving for it. And now Asheville playing scramble defense. Down low, tipped up. Gant has it. He's hammered. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Gant extremely active right there on that play. We saw him really trying to deny the outside of the reversal right there. Instead of creating that inside, creating that gap, you see him come on the outside against Scott.
And that's keeping the ball on that one side of the court, right?
Right. I mean, he knew that the pass had to be made right there. Just didn't give a good route.
The
Harvey
foul
to get it in.
Whistled on Scott, just his first. Gant to the line shooting 2. Gant right at 68% on the season. Knocks down the first. 1-point Presbyterian lead. You can't fault Scott. He's going for a rebound. He's going for a loose ball. And Gant just gets there first.
Right, yeah.
Second one on the way. That one's strong. Off the back iron, tipped up. And a big rebound for Stewart. Mincy was off to the races, but Stewart was more worried about securing that possession. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm okay with that too. Secure it, slow it down, get your offense set up, try to get a good shot.
Horn set shown. And now a weave up top. Stewart has it. Behind the screen, Mincy. The trap comes. Mincy dribbles out of it. From 8, the foul, the bucket, to the line to shoot 1. That's a veteran move from Mincy. I didn't see a ton of contact.
No, and how about that body control? I mean, he got close to getting 2 feet in the paint, stops abruptly, able to get just a shimmer of space from Cameron Taylor, get that shot off, got the foul call, get himself to the line for a
See,
three-point
kind of
play.
lingers that leg just forward a little bit to get that contact. That's what we call a wily veteran move.
Absolutely.
Mincy to the line, fantastic shooter, and he's 5 of 6 on the day. Make it 6 of 7 on the day. It's a 4-point Presbyterian lead on the 3-point bucket by Mincy. He's on 18 points. That the 3rd foul on Taylor. AB in, Taylor out. Solomon has it from the top of the key. Starts his move, spins into the lane. From 6, teardrop for 19 points.
Toya Solomon tried to spark this UNC Asheville offense here.
2:35 left to go in regulation. 2-point game. Presbyterian has the lead, has the ball. Stewart. The foul on Marsh. Just brought that second hand in. And that's the 7th team foul. It sends Mincy to the line to shoot 1 and 1.
You got to know the situation there. 2:26 left on the clock. Down 2. You really don't want to send Mincy to the line.
There's players that you don't mind. Mincy is not one of those
Not
players
one
you
of those
mind.
players.
He's a great shooter.
Absolutely.
6 of 7 on the day. Knocks down the first. One more for Mincy. 3-point game. 2:26 left to go. Rims out. Banks has the board. Down 3. Asheville has the ball, has the possession arrow. 2:20 left to go in the game. Hoping to preserve their perfect season at home. Marsh for Solomon from the right elbow. Spins in the lane. The fall away gets it to go. 21 for Solomon.
Solomon.
AB screaming for the foul as Marsh hit the floor. Not going to get it. Mincy.
In a tough position there, but wants the ball back.
Backing him down. Fall away. Mincy leaves it short. Battle for the rebound comes to AB. It's punched out.
Able to reset the shot clock here.
Big play from Stewart. Punched it out. 1:25 left to go. Around the Stewart screen. Stewart calling for it. Gets it. Whips. Up the under. The layup is good.
Tough
Asheville
move. Tough move by
attacking
Kobe
quickly.
Stewart.
Banks catch, shoot off the iron. The battle for the board. What a tip by Mincy. And Asheville's got to press. 3-point game. Presbyterian has the ball.
You have solid defense from UNC Asheville right here on this possession without fouling.
Stewart has it. One dribble. Takes it, step back, tough shot. Oh, big from Stewart. He's got 13. And a timeout taken by Asheville. 5-point lead for Presbyterian with 37 seconds left. Up 3.
No, right now I think you just try to get a quick shot to get the best shot possible.
Marsh has it, moving quickly into the front court. Takes a quick 3, well off the mark. Battle for the board. Gant has it. Blocked. Big rejection by Peterson. And the foul as Mincy comes away with the ball. Huge play by Peterson.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's a great cleanup in the right spot, right where he needs to be at the right time. That's a big time play here with 20 seconds left in the game.
21.6 as Mincy steps to the line to shoot 1 and 1. What a big block. Mincy 7 of 9 from the free throw line, 19 points. Makes it 20. Mincy trying to make it 21 and make this result all but assured. Knocks it down, 21 for Mincy. Asheville moves quickly into the front court. Takes a quick three. Marsh off the iron, no good. And a foul. It'll be Asheville to the line to shoot two. The foul spotted on Stewart, his fourth. Excuse me, that's on Scott, his second. And that sends Gant to the line to shoot two. Mincy, 28 points against NC State, 27 against Florida A&M. Certainly capable of big point outbursts as Gant knocks down the first. What a night for Mincy. His 21 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists has been phenomenal.
Yeah, absolutely. And his ability to put two halves together has just been incredible against this UNC Asheville team this evening.
Second one splashes through for Gant. It's a 5-point game. 30-second timeout. You need a steal if you're at. It's your freshman and sophomore year. How much did the game slow down for you?
Oh, it was night and day difference.
And somehow, some way, Parrish just snuck through the cracks, found a little spot where no Bulldog knew he was. 2 seconds come off the clock. Parrish to the line to shoot the last 1-and-1 before 2 shots on all common fouls. So it slows down for you between your freshman and sophomore year a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're coming out of high school or maybe JUCO or wherever it is that you played at before you got to the Division I level right here, and you're never used to playing against this level of talent this quickly. And so you get that first year as kind of a feeler year, and then that second year comes, you have the ability, you know your team sets, you understand the game more, your basketball IQ increases exponentially, and that was the case for me. It sounds like that was definitely the case for Mincy as well.
Parrish has 10, trying to make it 11. Does so. He's shooting 92% on the season from the free throw line. Not a lot, including those free throws. He's 35 of 38. He's missed 3 free throws all season. All the way downhill, Marsh gets the layup. Marsh has 21 points, tied for a game high with both Mincy and Solomon. The home run pass, Mincy has it. Mincy's going to dribble the clock out. Bulldogs lose their home matchup. Duke, the only team undefeated at home this season.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you look at the game, kind of replay it and get a bit of a download here, and not a great shooting night.